Is one stone better than two stones? Let's turn back. Let's go right. Let's go straight. Gentle wind on the right. Just keep going. No, we don't want to go left. That's a pit of snakes. Another spirit? It's like the directions change based on what direction you approached from, so it's kind of confusing. Stone here, just one stone. A sealed door. Let's go right instead. Back again beneath this opening in the ceiling. Okay, now I'm here again. Go left. Go straight. Left. Right. Straight. Oh, I finally found it. Let's look for traps. Your torchlight falls on a deep scratch in the rock. Claw mark. Roaring from the mouth of this short cavern. Something is coming. It's a manticore. I already know. Aw. That's not what I want. I can't burn the beast. Force field. Fog. Pep. Don't have that. So I had the sneak, which probably meant not taking a torch and navigating that. Stagger and trip, one foot clotting with the other, and its thing becomes tangled in its wings. Draw my sword. it is still the strongest thing in this particular game. Defend first. Yeah. I could have overpowered it there. Yeah, I'm not sure I have the stamina to do this. Curses you in almost human tongue. Defend. Defend again. He's done a few very weak strikes. It like a butcher. Blood is now coursing freely through its thick fur. Grinds its teeth in expression and ugly frown. Crashes against one wall. Rock dust pours onto its back. When it tries to shake itself, it stumbles. It can hardly dare to hope. Foul beast is weakening. It rears on its back legs and opens its wings to fill the room. I'm losing so much stamina on these little tiny hits. Yeah, like that. Aha! Skilled swordplay for the Manticore fight. Drop your weight and chop a heavy swing at the vile beast. Your sword blade seems to almost be possessed. It finds a way past the Manticore's sweeping claws, through the thick hide, and down to its ancient, cruel heart. From it howls loud enough to make the wall shake. Then everything falls quiet. I'll take it. The noise in the chamber is the hammering of your heart and the quiet breathing of the Sven girl. Thank you, the Sven girl murmurs, then tugging at your arm. This way. She leads you towards the light, through a gap in the rocks, into a pool of sunlight in the first cavern. Wave the torch, hoping to attract the attention. Tell the girl to call up. Girl, call to your father. Sven girl nods mutely, then bawls at the top of her lungs. Brosius, I'm here! Something drops down, a rope filled with a basket on the end. Get in together, the chief calls from above. We'll pull you both up. I don't really trust this basket. Let's send the girl up first. Great cry, and in the pull the basket starts to slowly rise, spinning as it goes. The girl waves to you and disappears up into sunlight. Then she's gone. Wait. Minute passes, then nothing. Wait. Another minute. No sound or movement from above. Tunnel echoes very slightly, and noise from the depths, for the Manticore was not alone. Let's wait a little longer. Celebration going on above. Tears and grateful reunion. No surprise I lose track of you down here in the dark. Then, sure enough, the basket and rope tumble down. You clatter in quickly, and they haul up. Above ground, the chief himself helps you out onto the grass. His daughter is with him, clutching his hand. My daughter tells me you fight bravely, he says. For that I'm grateful. I invite you back with us, back to Torapani. Will you come? I think I will, because I am grievously wounded. Little generosity cannot hurt you. You nod. I will come. As you enter the village, it erupts into celebration. Hey, some music. Woo! Given a place to stay and recuperate from your long journey, a visit to the healing priest treats your wounds, and when you emerge, it's to find the village before so somber and silent, now full of life. Flowers are tied to every rooftop, and bands of Sphinx are playing music on long, strangely shaped lyres. You are whisked away into the dance by Proteus' daughter, for the chief can welcome you to the feast. The night is glorious. That night you sleep heavily and rise the next morning to continue your journey. The chief meets you before you go. My good friend, he declares, you have saved us. Presses 2 gifts into your hands. A pouch of 10 gold pieces, 10 gold pieces, a fortune for a place like this, and a key. This opened the south city gate of Kar, he tells you. I hope it is use. That's more useful than you can imagine, buddy. I remember getting into that place without that key. Take your leave. The path winds away from Tarapani, and soon you are on a downward slope away from the Tanti Hills, through the stepped rice fields. As you walk, you feel for the first time the loneliness of the path ahead. Though Kar is a busy city, it is cruel, and beyond Kar there is nothing but the vicious wasteland. You'll have no one to trust in the days ahead. Let's walk on. For a brief moment, on the hills above, you fancy you see a figure stealing its way along some high and secret route. A figure all in black. But when you shade your eyes against the sun, whatever was there has disappeared. In the distance rises the wall of the great city. First true stonework you have seen since the ruins of the giant city in the hills. Let's follow the road. The assassin was probably right here. And they're having a lot of fun. That's a nice zoom out. The journey through the Shambutani Hills, there we go, is completed. Along the way, you've gained the friendship of Flanker the Assassin and have been given 2 useful keys. To the cells of the Red Eyes and to the gates of Kar. Collected a few magical artifacts, a cloth skull cap and 2 giant's teeth. Armed with a long sword and your original sword. You have 1 ration and 20 gold pieces and a spellbook. Adventure continues in Sorcery 2. Kar, City Port of Traps. Let's save. Cloud save spell name, Qumeto. And you guys could use that too if you want, I suppose. Because you gotta enter that to use this for the second game. And here's the intro story again. So, let's see if we can get up to Sorcery 2, because this is 1 and 2 in one game. I think this just starts as Sorcery 2. Plus settlement inland, you cross the Shanti Hills. Along the way, you spared the life of a defeated assassin, completed the wizard trials at Dadule, and killed the dreaded Manticore. Face starvation and deadly traps. Test of character. Crazy clouds. Survive, use your blade rarely and your intelligence frequently. You deceived, charmed, and tricked your way through. Your spirit guide has changed as you have changed, becoming the ape. But now, all that seems a distant memory, for you are approaching Kar, the city port of traps. On a ford of the Jabaji River, Kar was once a camp for the pirates who ambushed merchants sailing from Lake Lunay to the sea. But the camp grew, became a village a town. Now Kar is a magnet of ne'er-do-wells and thieves, ruled over by a council of villains. It cannot be avoided. You would go around it if you could, but on the far side is the North Gate, the only entrance to the Backlands, and the next stage of your journey. If your quest is to succeed, you must enter the city port of traps. and make it out alive. And now we're getting into the intro for Sorcery 2. Because it just kind of hops from one to the other, so I might just merge the playlists, since this is in one game. They come as Sorcery 1 and 2. But yeah, here we are. Haven't done anything, but let's take a look at this place. It's actually, despite being just one city, bigger? Why are these highlighted? I think it's remembering the last time I played this. Maybe? Gate key, copper key, giant net, locket, longsword +2. This is all my stuff. So I don't know why there's some pegs here, other than maybe they're just remnants from the last time I played. But they're not everywhere I went, so why are some of them there? Because, I mean, definitely not everything is here, because there's going to be another thing right here of notes. Because this is, despite also having a bunch of stuff that you have to do to survive getting from the south gate to the north gate, there's also a big puzzle with a lot of hidden things to it. And I've never, this is where I got stuck as far as Sorcery goes, because I wanted to get the good ending for Sorcery 2, and I was never able to do that. I don't want to consult a walkthrough, so I might just have to accept it, that I won't be able to get the best ending, because it's pretty difficult to do, as I understand it. Anyway, we'll ignore these pegs. They apparently just are there. It doesn't matter, because this is our character, and he hasn't been anywhere. So, next time, guys, we will start going into Kar, City Port of Thieves, or City Port of Traps. Yes, that's right. And traps do exist abundantly. This place is just chock full of traps. Are there pegs here? Oh, that might be from the last map. Like, they're just, like, they laid down this map on top of the previous map, and these pegs are just here. Until, I guess, until I, like, quit and reload, maybe. Because I don't think you can go into outer space, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, y'all take care, and I will see you next time. I hope you're looking forward to it. I am. I really enjoy the City Port of Traps, even if I'm not, like, I've never been able to get the good ending for it. Anyway, see y'all later. Bye-bye for now.